for the team, and you know what, it's just like I said, a great atmosphere, great thing for local football, and great for the community.
And as you'll see at halftime, our interview with Julian de Guzman, and one of the points he touched on was actually the possibility of promotion and relegation coming up probably in 2024, maybe 2023, between the Can Premier League and the League One, as well as the other leagues across the country. And what a big moment for that would be, a possibility of Barrie picking up a League One organization.
It is, and like I said, I'm a big fan of that format, the promotion, the relegation, and you get two tales, you know, you get the fight at the top and the fight at the bottom, you know, it's two different stories, and it's a great format to have, you know. Teams have got something. If they're in that relegation scrap, they've got to show up every game and make sure that they're performing to get the 3 points. But then also at the top of the league, where they need to go in, game out, and you've got to be at your best for 90 minutes plus if you're wanting to win the league.
Oh no, of course. And the road to the League One championship, they say the journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step, and today the first step shall be taken here at the J.C. Massey Field. The fans are out in droves, and we are a moment away from kickoff as number 16, Trey Crosby, looks to get the show going for the home side. The Rovers will carry the white on blue jersey, the blue on white jerseys, while the navy and darker blue will go for the Rovers. And with the cannon goes off, we are moments away. The refs checking up, syncing their watches. The fireworks, behind the goal. The soccer lifestyle has come to Simcoe County, and I think it's here in full force. So, a possibility for a huge fan support. And there we can see the supporters, the drums, the flags, the wacky, wavy, inflatable arm flailing two men that I see over behind one of the banners there.
He's not stopped cheering all day, that boy.
Oh no. And here we are, the refs signaling, getting ready to start their clocks, and here we are. The opening match of the Simcoe County Rovers, and just as soon as they hit it, they'll do it again. So we'll try it again, Trey Crosby, the international player from St. Vincent and the Grenadines. So a long way to go as the chip comes in, trying to get some centering, but clearing it up easily was Kyle Porter. Dumping that one out now is David Delugi, sorry, and down the left side wing comes Brandon Duarte. The Rovers kind of flaking on the back there, but managed to get a pretty decent chip out, and that will go for the first corner of the afternoon.
Yeah, very bright start there by the Blue Devils, with the overlap there, bringing it down into the wide areas, and then trying to get the cut back across. But good defending overall there by the Rovers.
And the first corner, David Valastugi will get the little bit of a pass out as he tees up for a shot. And that one is blocked. Matt Santos couldn't get that ball through traffic, and the ball is cleared out once again. But the Blue Devils setting the tone early. They want to make sure that they are here in someone else's arena, and they want to come out strong. Because if you see those supporters over there, they can be pretty intimidating, but silencing them will go a long way. So they'll try it again. Valastugi gets that ball cleared out, but Luka Frankovic, he'll have to check up back, and he'll go over to Matt Montero, his defensive partner. Big cross comes in. Valastugi can't get a handle on it, but after a bad turnover, they're all fighting in front of the goal. Knocked down in the 18-yard box was Valastugi, and they wanted a call, but the ref didn't give it. And the goalie comes out to play a dangerous challenge out of his box. It's only been a minute and 53 seconds, and they're playing like it's game 7. So,
do you know what? That's great starting position there from the keeper, just for that long ball over the top. You know, he had a very, very good starting position there for the Devils, and then just coming out and was calm under the pressure just to dot the ball off. But it is the Blue Devils. They have come out of the trap and they are raring to go. They want these 3 points, and they're putting the Rovers under pressure. They're not letting them settle at all. But like I said, there's going to be these nerves. There's a few minutes. Just they need to get the ball on the ground, knock it around a little bit, and just settle the nerves a little bit.
Yeah, and for the defensive core here for the Rovers, for the Blue Devils, we have 4 strong. We have Carlos DeFeo, Luka Frankovic, Matt Montero, and Shaq Lowe. So they're going with 4 defenders, and a big spring out there, but unfortunately there to cut that one down is Jared Phillips. Gets a nice pass out to the wing there. Moves it for Riley Weishart. Gets a nice ball through, but that will be offside. And 2 quick offsides for both squads, looking to get the scoring going.
Yeah, just left a little bit too early there, but the right idea was there, just trying to play the ball in between the lines. But like, he just moved a little bit too early.
A little bit too early. The game of inches when you're trying to get onside. The defense core pushes up. They're getting ready for an absolute whale of a kick from goalie Lucas Bernstingle. That one finds its way almost to the top of the 18-yard box. Some good pressure coming in as the Blue Devils forced to clear. Diving, trying to get that one blocked out was Trey Crosby. Falling to the ground he goes, and here comes Crosby, but the foul goes against the Rovers. That was number 10, Vestalugi, that got knocked down. Crosby trying to argue his case, but the ref having none of it. So on the midfield core, we have 3 midfielders, David Vestalugi, Navid Rahman, and Kyle Porter, as they go for 3 forwards, Brandon Duarte, Taha Elias, and Matt Santos. Looks like a 3-3-4 setup they're running. 2-3-4.
Yeah, they've got their fullbacks pushed very high up, trying to create that width there, and then pushing the fullbacks back, you know. So you can see what they're doing. They're playing a very high line straight off the bat, the Blue Devils, and really trying to control the game, dictate it straight from the get-go.
Continuing that control, both teams have had some equal opportunity chances. And that ball gets out for a Simcoe County ball. Taking the throw in. Getting a good play on that one, but it's moved out to the midfielder. Back to the defenseman. That's Jared Phillips. Jared Phillips takes stock and dumps the ball back to his defensive partner. Moving up now is Gregory Malopoulos. Malopoulos tries to find a through ball, but that's headed away to safety momentarily, as here come the Rovers. But fortunately, some good desperate defending gets that ball cleared out, and the Blue Devils are awarded a throw-in for their efforts. Or no, the Rovers were. So Phillips takes the throw-in, clearing back up to Yoden.
And this is it now. The Rovers just need to settle, keep the ball for a little bit. Move the ball around, start moving the Blue Devils.
A big collision there at center field, but goaltender Daniel Buckley is there to keep that one. Ball is going up, trying to get it now is Crosby. Crosby fighting with Shaq Lowe. He's got a few other guys there, as well as Vestalugi. Goes off the back foot there of Duarte. As here comes a pretty decent opportunity so far for the Blue Devils. They're getting themselves formed up. Dumps it out to the wing, that's Carlos DeFeo. The defender has come up a bit more, but breaking that up is Crosby. DeFeo, he's got an excellent chance in front. DeFeo still has possession, and a desperate defending clear there for Gabriel Yoden. And it's cleared out now, back to Ethan Beckford. Here comes Ethan Beckford. The defense is short in numbers. Beckford with a head of steam. He's got some space to run. Beckford, and unfortunately, as good as a chance that was, it came to nothing as the defense was there. but back the other way comes Taha Elias.
Yeah, ran himself into a little bit of a cul-de-sac there, you know. It was kind of, well, as soon as he was in that 1v1 situation, tried to use the pace to get round him, but good recovery by the Blue Devils to get back into position and defend there.
So far, so good. A dangerous chance in front of the net. There to try to make a play was Brandon Duarte. Back now. Blue Devils now, after that close call, they're kind of taking a bit more time with the ball. Moving it around ever so carefully. Almost gave it away. And a long stretch pass intercepted by Shaq Lowe. Dumps it off to Bernstengel, the goaltender. Bernstengel gets that ball up. And now they're moving. Pushed back. Now it's center field, trying to find some room to move. The run almost came in there for Duarte, and now Phillips gets a good ball through the center, and a very good challenge there by the Oakville defenseman there. They wanted a penalty, but I don't think they were going to get it.
That was good build-up play by the Rovers there, just a switch of play, just starting to move now, getting a little bit more comfortable with the ball at the feet, so you can see them start to grow into the game now.
More so than ever, these players know what they have to do. They have a lot riding on this game, as the ownership group is made up of some star-studded people. From Julian Guzman, the club's president, to some investors like Janine Becky and Kyle Laren from the Canadian men's national team, actually the leading goal scorer for the Canadian men's national team. So some superstars in part of this organization, so you know it's going to be very, very well managed.
Yeah, exactly. You know, like you said, some absolute superstars that are, you know, wanting to get involved in the community and local football, and it's great to see. And it's only just going to grow. It's going to get bigger, so it's amazing. But you know what? It's good to see that the Rovers, they've assembled some very good players, it seems, so far. And you know what? I'm looking forward to seeing how they play today.
Absolutely, a phenomenal game so far. As a great clearance by Lucas Bernstengel. One of the elder statesmen of this Blue Devil roster in 1991. Means he's pretty much been everywhere. Had a lot of experience playing the game, and brings a lot of experience to this roster, and that makes sense why Bernstengel wears the captain's armband. As a big challenge came in there, and a dangerous kick, and if you're Oakville, you have a chance right here. It's a bit off to the side, but it's still a dangerous chance close to the 18-yard box.
Well, this is such a dangerous area now, because if a right footer's going to come on, he's going to whip this ball in and across the keeper, and any little nick on it, you know, it's going to make it very, very difficult. So it really needs to be well defended here by the Rovers, but it's an absolute great opportunity for the Blue Devils to take the lead here.
Now, there's one player I know in international play that knows how to get these goals. Wales international Gareth Bale, one of the best players from that, from those odd angles. As they go in for the cross, and a header just up over the goal. A great opportunity for the Blue Devils. Just fortunately couldn't get enough head on that one.
Yeah, it's a great delivery in, and a little bit of a free header there, which is a little bit of a warning sign for the Rovers, that in situations like this, they really need to make sure that they're switched on and marking, because that was an extremely good delivery there by the Devils.
Absolutely phenomenal. And Daniel Buckley, let's see what he can do as he's kicking into the wind. Doesn't seem to make that much of a difference. Still gets it well past half field there. A couple players, Craig Crosby going at it, and a good send there, but picked off by Phillips. Santos has some room, finds Carlo DeFeo. DeFeo crosses it back now, as here on the run comes Rahman. Unfortunately, that ball goes right into the supporter section. What a phenomenal turnout here at the JC Massey Field here on the campus of Georgian College. A packed house, standing room only. And what a way to come out, what a statement to make with a crowd like this.
And it is opening day, and it's going to rub off on the players on the pitch as well, you know, knowing that they've got the support behind them, and it's just going to transfer to the pitch. They're going to want to show the fans and, you know, put a good show on for them.
You almost think every professional football team came from somewhere. You look at the U.S. teams, you look at St. Louis had a USL franchise, same with Austin, same with Montreal, same with Ottawa. So many good franchises that have come up the ranks of professional football. They all have a dream, and the dream all starts in grassroots football. And
that's it, it's got to start somewhere, and with Barrie, you know, it's such an up-and-coming city, and, you know, all the towns in and around, you know, there's some hidden gems of players, you know, and we're seeing some of these players now signing up, and it's going to be great to see what happens with their careers.
No, especially with the Canadian men's national team headed off to Qatar, and Alphonso Davies signing with Bayern München of the Bundesliga, being one of the high-transferred Canadian players. I mean, from out west. Alphonso Davies was a kid out west just a few short years ago, and now he's one of the prominent football players here in Canada. Appealing for the handball, didn't unfortunately get it, but some pressure mounting from the Blue Devils. And finally a call comes in by the referees. The ball is out. Got hockey on the brain. As here
you wouldn't be Canadian if you didn't, eh?
Absolutely not. Phillips. There's a little give and go. And that ball is out a little, well, a bit too much give, not enough go. And that ball gets out. So a throw-in awarded to the Blue Devils. Taken very nicely onto the feet there of Vestaluzzi. And a long stretch pass, but Montero was there. But here come the Rovers. But the linesman got him. Yeah. Offside.
Once again, just straighten a little bit off as we look at the screen here. And he came from the offside position when that ball was played.
A tough moment there, but you got to shake it off and keep on going. The Simcoe County Rovers opening up their League One season, hoping to find the same magic that the women's team found this afternoon, in that 3-0 victory over the Blue Devils women's side. League One being one of the most revolutionary leagues, as they have both a competitive female side and a competitive male side. And to grow the game of women's soccer here in Canada, and just globally, in my opinion, is something that is just incredible to see.
It is, and it's amazing to see, and it's only going to get bigger, it's only going to grow more. You know, Canada now, I feel, is turning into more of a footballing nation. You know, there's kind of a shift starting, you know. I know when I first came here, you know, football wasn't a big thing, you know, but now you can see a lot more kids are playing, a lot more people are getting involved in the game, and the women's international team, and now the males international team, they're really giving Canadian football they're showing what it's about, you know, and it's giving it a bigger picture now, which is great to see.
And here we go. The ball is a little bit of a free kick there given to the Rovers, but they will pass up on that and let the other defender there come in to take it. And a little bit of a coy moment there. Thought they were going to go for the big smash, but said, no, we'll play a little bit of a ground game, a little bit of a lesser pass. And a big, that was a pretty tough challenge there. Referee says play on, gives the whistle. You can see right there, no real chance for him to do it. Bobby checks him over. I think he might have some hockey on the brain as well. But Crosby. Phillips back to Crosby. Finds it up now. Wishart. Back now for Villefort. Cross coming in, just a bit too much mustard on that one. And Bernstigl there to catch that one down.
Yeah, the Rovers are playing very narrow, trying to play through the middle quite a lot with a diagonal ball over the top. But they've got to look, there's space out wide, you know, they've got to try and switch it up here.
As down the field, and a yellow card has been shown to Trey Crosby. Get the replay here. Yeah, no chance for him to make that tackle. Takes out the shin of Brandon Duarte. Did you say that was a bookable offense?
That's a nasty one, really, yeah. If you're looking at that, it's his foot's definitely caught him, and you know what? It was a yellow card in my opinion, yeah. So
Trey Crosby, the Vincentian international player, he will have to be careful for the rest of the match, as if he gets the red card, he will be not just kicked out of this match, but I believe a one-game suspension will follow. A great curve ball in! And a diving save for Daniel Buckley. But that ball, the strike was there, but just a little wide.
Well, that delivery there, the left foot, the whip on it, like I talked about before, about that whip on the ball. And they've really come across here, the Blue Devils, and they really should be hitting the back of the net there, even getting it on target. But hey, that's a warning sign there now for the Rovers.
Absolutely. You can't take a day off, or even a moment off, as that ball curves in the wind and goes right out of play. Blue Devils will now have a chance to get the first goal of the game going, as Carlos DeFeo has an excellent chance. Ball in. Vestaluzzi knocked off the ball. Back the other way comes Wishart. A bit of a holding call there as the bear hug came from number 5, Shaq Lowe, and he will be shown a yellow card as well. In the first game, we didn't see too much. We saw a lot of leniency in the women's game, but this time the ref is having none of it.
Yeah, the referee in the first game tried to let it flow a little bit, but I agree here with the referee. He's all over him there. You know, he knows that he's turned him. He knows that he's in behind there, so he's had to make that foul. But now it's a dangerous position here for the Rovers, and can they capitalise on it?
Looking to make up for his booking, Trey Crosby has an excellent shot opportunity, probably trying to find far post. Bernstengel using a lot of his voice, being very vocal where he wants the ball to go, where he wants his players to be. Only a two-man wall, so you know Crosby has a few options here. So we'll see what he can muster up. The ball comes in, excellent, but Bernstengel read that one all the way.
Yeah, commanding keeping, and that's what you want from your goalkeeper. You know, the defenders will feel very comfortable with him at the back and coming there claiming the ball.
A dangerous play. Great effort from Elias there to try to block the pass of Buckley. Nearly got that ball onto his own 2 feet to knock that one in. Bit of a disorganized play there to pass the ball back to the goaltender. Luckily it wasn't converted. So they will try it out again. A throw-in for the Simcoe County Rovers. Definitely this first bit, these first 20 minutes dominated by the Oakville Blue Devils. But as we say that, they send him. Riley Wishart. He's got DeFeo. Wishart, excellent play in. And there, gets a little bit, runs out of room.
Yeah, just a little bit too much on the ball, but you know, nice footwork. Got in that 1v1 situation and tried to get him to the byline there. That little step over, but just a bit of a heavy touch. But you know what? It's promising signs.
Promising signs. If we were maybe using the NFL or the CFL field, you would have had a little bit more space to operate. But fortunately, soccer pitches are a little bit more condensed, a little bit wider, but a little bit shorter. As Bernstengel gets an excellent form on that one. Good kick. Goes almost 3/4 of the way down the field. As it plays out for a throw-in for the Blue Devils. Bernstengel coming a bit more out of his net. Seems to be more directing some of his players. That's why he got the bright fluorescent captain armbands. Another foul goes against the Blue Devils. That foul falls on number 9, Taha Elias. Crosby plays it back to the defense. Back to goaltender Buckley. And down the wing for Phillips. The ball just barely almost squeaked out there, but Phillips does excellent work to keep that in. Gabriel Yoden playing it in front. Buckley got some really good pressure.
The Devils pressed really well there, you know, put the Rovers under pressure and didn't let them play out. They wanted to play out from the back there, but they pressed, and they did excellent. Well, here we go.
Beckford, he's taken down. I think I see the ref. Yeah, he gives a yellow card. That goes against number 5, Shaq Lowe. Or excuse me, that goes against number 10, David Vestaluzzi. But Beckford taken down from behind, dangerous.
Yeah, he was in a dangerous position, you know, and it was probably a foul that needed to be made, you know, to stop them getting into the box there to get the shot off. But now he's got to be careful, you know. He's got a good 70 minutes of playing on a yellow card, just like a few of the players right now.
3 bookings so far. Trey Crosby for the Simcoe County Rovers, and 2 members of the Blue Devils, Shaq Lowe and David Vestaluzzi. Or Velastuzzi, excuse me. So we have Milopoulos, who according to our producer had an amazing goal in the preseason. So we'll see what he can do.
He's a long way out. I'll be surprised if he is going to have a dig from here, but it looks like he is.
Gregory Milopoulos. We saw one from 27 yards earlier this afternoon. Far, and here comes the ball in and right into the wall. But the Rovers continuing to mount, and Burns Stingle comes out and says, no thank you, I'll pick that one up. Well, you see they have the right idea, just need the ball to be a little bit higher to beat that wall. And Burns Stingle picks that one up as he had Beckford in transition there, trying to get some pressure. Burns Stingle gonna take the ball himself. Pushes that ball out and off the chest there. Another hard foul, but no dice on that one for the booking. Under siege there, Beckford taken down, no call. Ref lets it go. Here they come. Duarte, and the ball is almost run out. It is run out by the Rovers. Duarte quickly throws that one in. Center ball now for Santos. He's taken hard, but he got all ball on that one. Ref lets it go. Excellent challenge by the Rovers.
Yeah, that was a great challenge there in the final third. A challenge that needed to be made, and he had to get that timing spot on there, and he did. Fantastic defending.
Now they got it. The Rovers keep themselves humble, just kind of keeping the ball nice and slow, nice and neat. Not looking to make any hard passes or anything that could be intercepted. But an excellent diving header there from Ethan Beckford, just unfortunately couldn't find the right man. As Duarte has a few words with one of the officials. But a great battle there at the back far end corner there. And that one rolls out for a goal kick. Starting to hear some of the chants from the Barbarians, the Simcoe County Rovers support group, or at least one of them anyway. I think there might be a few. Buckley gets that ball in. Excellent header, but an even better retort. Playing some musical headers here with the ball. And coming out with it is Kyle Porter. But that ball is run out by Jared Phillips. Ball played in. Moving it towards the 18-yard box, trying to get it in. Velastuzzi plays that one out for a corner kick. So a dangerous spot so far.
Well, we know that their delivery from set pieces has been very good so far, so the Rovers need to be switched on here because he's got a little bit of a wizard of a left foot, this boy.
Excellent on the curves. Buckley, he's got one of his defenders there. Far post, ball comes in, and the near post chaser gets that one away. But a shot comes in, blocked again. And here come the Rovers on the quick transition. A 3-on-2. The ball gets moved along, sending on the wing a big fast break for Ethan Beckford, but he can't get a handle, and a sliding tackle knocks it out. But a wasted opportunity on a gorgeous fast break.
Yeah, it's gotta be a better decision, better ball there. You could see what he was trying to do, but the weight on the pass, what he's done, he's just overhit it. And it's an opportunity. With these chances, these opportunities on the break, you've got to take these. That was a great opportunity for the Rovers to really cause damage to the Blue Devils.
And the ball gets played in for Trey Crosby. Ball comes crossing in, and far post couldn't get that happen. Couldn't get it down enough. But I believe Bernsteingle would have had that one. He was in pretty good position.
Yeah, it would have been meat and potatoes for the boy all day. You would have come and claimed that.
Bernsteingle making sure his defense know not to let balls like that go through. As a keeper, you want as little shots as possible. You want your defense to be all over the offensive line for the opposition team to hope that your clean sheet reads 0-0-0.
Yeah, he's been organising defence extremely well. He's very, very vocal. His positioning's been very good. He's pushing up. If there's anything over the top, he's there. He's switched on. So far, he's had a very good game, and you can see why he's captain. You know, his organisation, his communication. He's got the back line well organised and in shape.
As a smart move by Brandon Duarte there, he knew he might have been offside, so he just let Buckley collect that ball. Phillips clears that one up, knocked away in the air, and they'll catch that one on the offside. The ding for number 9, Leaford Allen. Just it seems as soon as something gets going, it just seems like it just goes out of bounds or maybe misses the net. No team has really had the opportunity to get any plays together, any really important pushes down the goal.
Yeah, the rhythm, you know, it's been kind of broken so far. You know, both teams are struggling to find that pattern of play. You know, the quick touches, the 1-2s, you know, and moving the ball in and around, trying to get in behind.
As Riley Wishart was out of the game briefly to attend to an injury, he is back out. Riley Wishart will be, make sure to keep an eye on him, make sure he's doing all right. As the Blue Devils, that's DeFeo. Knocked out for Porter. And Wishart. Porter, the cross comes in, knocked away. And there, a battle in front of the net ensues. One player is down. That is Rishon Phillip. He took a hard hit. I believe he might have collided with the goalie. But Buckley came flying out of that net at Mach 5.
Yeah, it looks like a head injury that he's took here, but you know, you want that from your players. Put your body on the line, get your head in there, you know, and it's courageous defending.
Absolutely courageous defending. So the trainer comes out and looks like they will be warming up an alternate player there just in case. But he went down hard, so we really do hope he is all right. Looks like he's getting up now, doing a couple push-ups, making sure he's all good to go. And Rishon Phillip gets back in the game. He will go right back on the pitch like nothing happened. A true trooper. As during this time, the ref will award the teams a little bit of a breather. Whistle goes. So there will be a drop ball. So a drop ball for the Simcoe County Rovers. And usually for drop balls, the customary thing is the opposing player just kicks it at Mach 5 back at the other team. So a little bit of a customary gentlemanly play. But Kyle Porter. And there it is. Ball returned back to the Oakville Blue Devils. Here come the Devils. Yep, whistle blows. Bit of a late whistle there as a quick challenge taken in front of the net, but knocked away. Gabriel Yoden continuing to push and shove, trying to get any inch they can, as Tristan Gale knocks that ball out. That goes in favor of the Blue Devils, who raise their arms in protest. They were not too thrilled about that one.
Yeah, the Blue Devils there trying to box them in, not letting them have any time, trying to get out from the back there.
A strike comes in, never going to challenge Buckley as that one just goes wide, but they did catch Buckley off guard. So could have been a dangerous one if it may have been a few inches over. Very vocal. We have head coach Duncan Wild of the Oakville Blue Devils, very vocal on his side, making sure he directs and instructs his players on where to go.
Yeah, he's got extremely high standards, and he's trying to get the best out of his team, because like I said before, I think both teams have really struggled to click, find that rhythm so far. It's been gritty from both teams. It's been physical, but both teams are finding it difficult to find that rhythm to play how they both want to play.
As Leiford Allen, and toppling over was Brandon Duarte. He lays down, and the referee walks up to check in on him. Well, we'll take a look at that. Almost looked like he got him below the belt there. Carlo DeFeo. Good throw in. Running after it now, Taha Elias, but taken away by the Rovers. Back to Buckley, and a mistimed pass. A free corner kick for the Blue Devils.
Yeah, put under pressure there, right at the back, and he's looking for his keeper, but it's just it's a poor pass back. And now, you know, we know that the Blue Devils have got great delivery, so it's once again putting themselves under unnecessary pressure here and giving the Devils the opportunity to take the lead.
Velasquez, he'll have a chance here now to make something go. Gets it up, but cleared away. Knocked away for a Blue Devils throw.
Yeah, struggled beating the first man there. We've seen better delivery through the game. I know we'll be disappointed with that one.
Here come the Blue Devils. They strip the ball, and taken down hard is Elias. Referee blows the whistle. Elias holding his ankle. No booking. And Coach Duncan Wild not happy with that play. And the words of Coach Wild, he wants his team to be hungry, and I'd say they're starving from right now for a goal. And they're going to get one if they continue this pressure. The Blue Devils have dominated this first 35 minutes.
Yeah, I'd say they've turned up today so far. You know, they've put the Rovers under pressure, and you know it's a dangerous position here.
Pass comes in and right into the arms of Daniel Buckley. An excellent read to knock that one down, keep it in his hands, and look for something downfield, which he goes after Leiford Allen, and that is played off and out into the waiting arms of Riley Wishart. Leaves it back for Phillips. Phillips goes to take the throw. Phillips inches forward, and a big collision there between DeFeo and Beckford. And Beckford not happy with that call either. Ball goes up. And a good strip there by Allen. And here come the Rovers. a really good chance as a big one-on-one there by Frankovic, and he comes out with the ball trying to send a play there for Elias. Here he comes. Elias in front of the goal, and that's cleared away.
Yeah, and that all came from the 50-50 on the halfway line. Both teams going for it, but the Blue Devils player wanted it a little bit more, and it set them up for a counter there.
Some rough challenges. They continue to push, and that ball is knocked out for an intentional corner kick. The Simcoe County Rovers definitely playing a bit slow, a bit not as high energied as the Blue Devils. But when you have a team like that playing so high energy, you run the risk of burning yourselves out too early. And with the Rovers kind of conserving their energy, they can come out for a big second half. Yeah,
it comes down to the conditioning and how fit these players are. You know, playing a high press, playing a high tempo throughout the game for 90 minutes. Of course, it's going to take a toll on you. But they're pushing, they're looking for this opening goal. And I tell you what, the way they're playing right now and the way they're putting the pressure on the Rovers, it could be round the corner.
Daniel Buckley definitely working for his clean sheets thus far, but a bit of a sloppy play there. Almost got a chance in front for the Blue Devils. Playing it up, Leiford Allen, but diving over top was Shaq Lowe. And here comes Allen. Centers it in front to Beckford. That ball just moves away and Beckford down, but in the corner comes Wishart. He crosses it through. The header goes in and just wide.
See, that's
and the referee comes over to the coach, and he's going to show the bench a yellow card. How about that?
Well, that's better play by the Rovers. That's what we want to see from there now. The attacking penetration, you know, trying to take on the Devils, get in there, and you know that header there, just need to try and get it on target, test the keeper. But you know what? It's a warning sign now for the Devils. They need to switch on.
And it looks like Shaq Lowe might have a little bit of discomfort there from diving over the top of Leiford Allen, but he's helped up by Bernstengel for the first real dangerous chance for the Rovers thus far. But head coach Duncan Wild on thin ice. He's been very vocal so far this game.
Be alive now!
And here we go, Bernstengel. Gonna look to give a nice golden boot down the field. And a good kick there by Bernstengel. Played back for Crosby, and Phillips on the wing there. Gets a pretty late lunge. A late lunge there by Duarte. And Phillips stayed on his feet there, so the foul will go in favor, but they do the sportsman thing, shake hands afterwards. I think Duarte might have known it was a bit late.
Yeah, I think it's a ball that he's got to go for there. It's a 50-50. He's got to try and get there, but he did catch Phillips there on the leg.
Definitely a lot more high intensity with the challenges coming now. Is a long stretch ball. Trying to go for Leiford Allen, but that ball is cleared right back to the Rovers. And here they come, the Rovers. Riley Wishart. Wishart makes the kick, but unfortunately, way too high. Not too many shots on target for the Rovers. I don't believe they have had one thus far.
Yeah, I think you're right. Alex. A couple, one past the post, a couple over the bar. But this is it, you know. You don't get your shots on target, you're not going to win the game, right? So they really need to improve that part of their game.
And with 5 minutes remaining, we'll actually have a very special presentation at halftime, as Jake and I had the opportunity to talk to the president of this team, Julian de Guzman, former Canadian men's national star, about his expectations for the season and how he plans to grow the sport of football right here in Simcoe County. As Porter centers that ball through, and just a bit late, the fist goes to the turf of Taha Elias. He had the right idea, but he couldn't make it stick.
That's a cracking ball across the face of the goal, and it was just screaming out for a touch just to put it into the back of the net there. You know what? That's a warning sign, though. They've done extremely well down the right-hand side here, the Blue Devils. You know, they've had some great opportunities, and they're getting the ball in. But that's one of them. If he just got a touch on there, you know, we would have been looking 1-0.
So the Blue Devils continuing their rampant tirade to try to get the first goal. It's almost been effective. They've had the bulk of the opportunities so far in this first half. And here come the Blue Devils again, a late challenge. They both fall on it. As Velasduji knocked into number 18. That was Gregory Malopoulos. The side referee there monitoring the Blue Devils bench. And this ball goes out of play. Pushes it up, and a huge clearance comes from the Blue Devils, or the Rovers, excuse me, and just over top. Velasduji, excuse me, and man down, number 17, Duarte hits the turf.
So they've got to be careful here, the Rovers.
A yellow card.
They're giving away these free kicks in dangerous positions, and this is probably the most dangerous one.
Jaden Vilfort gets shown the yellow card to make that the fourth, or I should say fifth booking of this match. The referee's book is probably looking like a shopping list with all the bookings he's got in there. But a dangerous play, and really a really good chance for a possible goal from the Blue Devils. We wait as they look to take it. Velasduji.
Yeah, Buckley's got to get this organisation right in the wall here. Looking like we've got 5 in the wall, 1 below there for the block underneath. But it's a dangerous position.
And Velasduji leaves it for his teammate. The strike, and that one goes field goal. And unfortunately, we're in the wrong football for that to count.
Yeah, just couldn't get the up and over there, you know. It was a little bit too much on it, but it's a very difficult technique to do, you know, that distance there. Just trying to get that whip up and over.
And we got the signal, 2 minutes. Looks to be probably some added time as well. So a good clearance there by Buckley as we move into the final minute here of this first half regulation time. We'll probably have a little bit of stoppage time as well. The ref will look to add that 2 minutes on. Can they get something? So I'll say this, Jake, a goal in stoppage time is absolutely crushing.
Do you know what? It's one of the worst times to concede. You know, it's for the coaches there. They're going to have to rip up their halftime notes, and they have to reset. You know, it's such a dangerous time to concede a goal.
As the ball gets right out, and Ville's sliding challenge in, and that will be a corner for the Rovers. As we begin the first 10 seconds here, last 10 seconds of this half, and we'll have 2 minutes of stoppage time. And right here, a chance for the Rovers. Cross comes in front of the goal. They're all diving for it, and that is cleared out. That goes a throw-in. As here we go, they're starting to mount an attack in the final minutes here of stoppage time. I'm sure for the Blue Devils, their anxiety is extra high through the ceiling. As the throw comes in, Crosby still with possession. They're going to start throwing it back to the center fieldman. And a long ball going for the header, but easily got by Bernstingle.
Yeah, another direct ball over the top. They're looking for that long ball quite often, the Rovers, but anything played into around the 6-yard box, penalty spot, the keeper's coming to claim it. He's extremely confident in his ability in the air. And you know what, the Rovers they've got to look at something different there, because as soon as they keep playing it up in the air like this, the keeper's having a field day.
The final minute of stoppage time, whistle blows, and that is it. That will be the final minute there, and that will be our first half, with the score being a pair of goose eggs, 0-0. But you can't say there weren't enough chances.
Yeah, there was a lot of chances in there, but it just came down to the finishing. The finishing wasn't good enough from both teams, but it was also a game. It was very broken. You know, both teams causing fouls across the pitch, and it was a gritty game. But you know what? I'm looking forward to the second half and seeing what we got in store.
Yeah, we will take a short break and showcase our interview earlier today with Julian de Guzman, club president. We will step aside and be back for the second half.
Hi, I'm Lise McCourt, the president of the RVH Auxiliary. Although we can't be there in person right now, the volunteers, the people that you see in the blue vests, continue to raise funds for RVH. We've been a fundraising force for RVH for over 125 years, having raised $12 million in the past 12 years. The Auxiliary continues this work with our most recent pledge of $5 million. All proceeds go to patient care at RVH. Our jackpot draws will be held monthly with early bird prizes for each draw. In our first jackpot draw, the winner took home over $36,000. The early bird prizes include a combination of cash and gift cards supporting local businesses. The Auxiliary raises funds to help ensure that when our loved ones need care, they have the best available right here in our region. So buy your tickets early and don't miss out on your chance to win.
A huge day for Simcoe County, the inaugural game of the Simcoe County Rovers this season, and we're joined by club president and former Canadian men's national player Julian de Guzman. Julian, it's taken a lot of work to get to this point, and talk about what the fans can expect this season.
Excitement, you know, finally football's arrived in the Huronia district and Barrie, and you know, learning about the community and the demand of soccer in this area when there's 17 or 10,000 kids that play the sport, 17 different clubs in the region, and you know there hasn't been anything that involves professionalism or professional sports for soccer. So this gives a new platform for the region, and a lot of young kids who have stopped playing soccer at the age of 15, 16, they now have something to look up to, and I think it's been great to finally be a part of something like this, and it's always been a dream as a player to be involved in an organization post-career when it comes to soccer.
Yeah, that's amazing. So how did this project come about then?
Yeah, I mean, this takes me back to 2014. League One just started, and it was a lot of, you know, learning about the grassroots of soccer in Canada. Mind you, I've played soccer abroad for, you know, 13, 14 years, and didn't really know much about soccer in Canada until I came back home and played for the Ottawa Fury. After that, I learned about the things that needed to be done in terms of improving the sport at a grassroots level, and then finally, you know, when you fast forward to today, you know, it took a lot of relationship building, but also homework in terms of what needs to happen for the sport at a grassroots level. And you know, you target this area, Barrie. I mean, it's a fast-growing population, and there's a lot of you know, new faces coming to the region. And soccer has always been a discussion, but what's the next step? And that's where I said, okay, this is how an interesting, you know, play that will work very well for not just myself, but other individuals, you know, such as Atiba Hutchinson, Janine Becky, Danielle Henry, Kyle Laren. These guys have played the sport, they love the sport, but how do they give back? So I decided to take the lead on that. You know, worked with Peter Racco, Will DeVillis of Barrie Soccer as well, and we've come together to build this over the course of almost 2 years, and finally it's happening. We're seeing soccer here in this region, beautiful weather, and it's definitely a dream come true.
Yeah, I mean, it's been a huge year for Canadian soccer, qualifying for the World Cup in Qatar this season, and League One is such an important league as they've now been affiliated with the Canadian Premier League. And what does that add to the professionalism of this league and what the players can expect on the field?
Yeah, it's that connection, being able to have, a pathway for the players to play their grassroots soccer, play for their local clubs, but then finally have that next jump, which is a semi-pro league. And the League One has done a great job. I think it's great for us to enter ourselves at this division. Maybe we have the dreams in the next 3 to 4 years to be in the CPL. But I think the first steps is building the pillars, getting ourselves involved with the community, learning about what needs to be done, learning about what the community also wants. And I think the first steps of having a League One team such as Simcoe County Rovers in Barrie is the first big step. And League One has done a great job in terms of, in the next 2 years, there's going to be a promotion relegation. For your average soccer fan, when they talk about promotion relegation, that's some of the most exciting things, to follow. And, in 2024, you're going to see a promotion relegation platform. So it's a matter of us doing well in the first 2 years of this project, because 2022, 2023, they're going to accumulate the points, and then they'll create that promotion relegation. Top 12 teams from the men's and women's will be in that top division, and then they'll start to make the other divisions from the League One Champion or League One Premier top division, League One Championship, and then below they'll have a League Two division. So we want to finish the top 12, but it will also be great to bring back a trophy.
Yeah, amazing, mate. And what can we expect from both teams today?
Yeah, I mean, we've put together a great squad in terms of the men's and women's competing, in this league. We don't want to just participate, If you talk about, again, the guys that are involved as owners, these guys have won trophies, and they're built champions, and we want to be able to build champions in this community as well. So the women's side, Audra, she's a sporting director, and she has been able to put together an all-star group of players. This is their first time playing together for Simcoe County Rovers, so it's going to be maybe rougher in the first maybe 15-20 minutes, maybe the first game, but over the course of the season, I think we're going to be a team that wants to compete for a trophy. And I think for the men's as well, there's a lot of all-star players that we've put together, guys who have played professionally in the CPL, guys who have have the aspirations of being pro. So we want to put them together. But Jason Beckford, who's the head manager of the team, he has the experience professionally as a manager overseas. He has played for Manchester City, as a professional player in his past time. Now he's here putting together one of the best teams in the league on paper. It's a matter of us performing. So the objective, let's finish top 6. You finish top 6, both in the men's and women's. That puts you in the playoffs. You finish top 4. That allows you to host a playoff match, which is, I think, one of the biggest objectives for this season. And then after that, anything could happen, with regards to winning a trophy.
Yeah, a huge day. And, thank you so much for being with us, and good luck this season. And we'll be right back after this break.
Looking for the best way to get the Major League Baseball games you want to watch? Rogers Super Sports Pack has you covered. With MLB Extra Innings, you'll have a premium ticket to out-of-market regular season games with all games available in HD. Don't miss the action from the games you want from both the American and National Leagues. MLB Extra Innings, part of the Super Sports Pack. For only $35.95 a month, Rogers customers get all this for one all-inclusive price. Order using your remote starting on channel 431 or visit Rogers.com today.
What kind of show do you want to see on Rogers TV? What interests you? Log on to rogerstv.com, fill out a show proposal, and tell us about your segment idea. We want to know what you want to see. Rogers TV, only on Rogers.
And still 0-0 on the board between the Rovers and the Devils, but as a little extra halftime treat, we were able to speak with Rovers head coach Jason Beckford about the season this year.
Well, there's a lot of research that goes into it. Obviously, the backroom staff have looked at the league from probably 2-3 years ago. and looked at some of the best players and looked at some of the trends that have been happening in the league. And then we've obviously, hopefully, we've been able to go out and get who we wanted because of all of the stuff that the backroom staff have done, and got us the players that we wanted, really.
Yeah, to start, because we're a new team, obviously things are going to be a bit of a roller coaster. We're meeting each other for the first time, coming together as a group, really gelling now. Coming towards the end of preseason, we're starting to get better and better every game, I feel like. And yeah, I think we're really coming together for this opening weekend against the Oakville.
I think we've done really well considering we've only just got back together. We've been doing a little bit of training in February, just on a little bit of turf, just get a nice feel of the ball. And then we've been getting different people come in. And I think what we've started to do now is just to try and gel a bit as a group. And we still get lots of players wanting to try and come and join us, but to be honest, at this moment in time, we just want to probably go with what we've got so we can get to bed in what we've got as well, and we're just going to move forward from there.
The competition is very high, actually. Everyone who doesn't know about League One or hear about it, because it's not really known, they don't think it's a big league. But actually playing in the league and seeing the competition in the league, it's a very high standard league. A lot of young players who like to run, so you need legs for sure.
Well, I think what you're going to see now for the next, I would say for the next 2 years in particular, is that the professionalisation of the league since the CPL or the Canadian Premier League have got hold of the league. League One's only going to get better. So you'll start to see a lot more professionalism, in terms of how players look after themselves, how often people train, and how they get to the games. All those kinds of things will obviously be stepped up another level. And you'll start seeing some of the quality come as well. We've already had people that have played CPL, played USL, that wanted to come and play for us because they can see how it's actually being brought together. So I think if you're anybody that's coming out, or anybody that's not been part of League One before, you'll definitely see it get a lot better and a lot stronger.
We're good. We have a lot of guys coming from professional teams, a lot of guys coming from universities, but we come here with the same standard that we want to win, and that we all have the same end goal, and that's to reach the professional level again. And a lot of us are here for the same reasons, and we need to get back to that standard, which is professional environment.
Yeah, always happy to score, like anything to help my team. Scoring 2 today, it's just something, it doesn't happen very often, but whenever I can help the team to win, I'm going to try and do that.
Well, it's not going too bad. We're still looking at those relationships between, the back four as a unit, we're looking at the midfield three, we're looking at the front three as well. So all those relationships have to be bedded in, but we're not looking too bad at the moment. I think as the season goes on, obviously it'll get better because all the lads are all new. But as we stand at the moment, I think we're not doing too bad. I just think we just want to be competitive. That's the main thing. Want to be competitive. We know it's going to be a bit of a tall order with regards to it being a first-year team, but we know there's teams that have done it in the past. So we just want to make sure that we're competitive, and I've got every confidence in the lads that we will be competitive.
I think we're a team with high expectations, a lot of hype around us, being the new team, all the players we have signed from the CPL, all the big names we have doing well last season in League One. We want to win the league, I feel like.
I think we're winning the league 100%, and especially being a forward, I can't say any less, because I'm supposed to be the one, and along with the players beside me, putting the ball in the back of the net.
First, we have to. There's nothing else that we can aim for. We have to come in here and we have to win. We need to win, and we have to do whatever we can to win.
Welcome back to J.C. Massey Field here at Georgian College. And for the first half between the Simcoe County Rovers and the Oakville Blue Devils, still 0-0 on the score. But a first half of many, many things. And the biggest story is that the Oakville Blue Devils have been actually dominating from almost every spot on the field. Some good efforts, some good pressure, and most importantly, the best chances to score. But another big point is that a lot of bookings going on in this first half. The referees definitely not taking any prisoners. They want to make sure that the game is fair. Game is not too chippy. But actually, the referees even had to dish out a penalty to the Oakville bench. So, Alex Gallagher and Jake Burford back with you here for the JC Massey Field for the Simcoe County Rovers opener. And Jake, what did you see mostly in that first half?
Do you know what? Both teams were... It was a broken game, if I'm being truly honest. You know, both teams committed some professional fouls in there. You know, tried to break up the play, trying to upset the rhythm of both teams. So it'll be interesting to see how it is, because I mean, a number of the players are on yellow cards now, so they've got to behave. You know, so they're going to be unable to make these professional fouls, and if they do, they're going to be having an early bath.
And what's careful about these is these yellow cards can transfer at least to another game, so it is a possibility that you're not totally out of the clear yet, so you got to be very, very careful, as we've seen a lot of just high intensity, really aggressive play. And for the fans just tuning in, still 0-0, the Oakville Blue Devils with the navy on blue, and the Simcoe County Rovers with the light blue on white. And so far, the best chances have come, as I said before, they did come to the Oakville Blue Devils, but near the end of that first half, in stoppage time, the Rovers had a fantastic chance that was so good, it got the Oakville Blue Devils coach a yellow card.
Yeah, you know, towards the end they started to turn the screw a little bit, the Rovers, and started to ask a few questions from the Blue Devils and the Devils' defence. So it's going to be interesting to see how they've come out. What's been said at half time? You know, are we gonna press a little bit more? We spoke about the high intensity from the Blue Devils. Can they continue that for another 45 minutes? But like you said, it's been an aggressive game. Both teams battling the 50-50s. It's been a good game of football to watch, and you know what? I'm extremely excited for the second half to see what unfolds.
For sure, the Simcoe County Rovers want to really put on the show for their home fans here in their home opener, the inaugural game right here, as the opening opening kickoff delayed as the Oakville Blue Devils huddle up. And you know, if you're a team captain, Lucas Bernstengel, you know, what do you tell your players on the pitch going into this second half?
Just basically, you know, play our own game. Don't get drawn into the mind games, the little niggles, the fouls off the ball and so forth. You know, keep your head. You know, play your football, get the ball on the ground, and start to move it around. You know, and I think that's basically what they've got to go. You got to have a clear head in these. Don't let your emotions affect it, because if you do, you know, it can really creep into your game and then affect your performance.
And as soon as that started, the ball's knocked away. Played out by Rashawn Phillip. As Santos now trying to play it out to Porter. Villastucci plays it in. A good chance for Elias. Shot, they score! It was coming.
They've been knocking on the door, and an absolute fantastic finish. That little turn, that little touch there, and then to finish and fire into the bottom corner. Unbelievable goal. Great technique. So here we go, let's have a look. That ball comes in, that little turn, shimmies the defender there, and then the strike, the keeper scrambling, an unbelievable finish.
Maybe I think he might have mistimed the jump there. He had the one arm going, trying to block that one, but maybe if he was a few seconds ahead, he could have had a chance to get that one. But heartbreaking there for Daniel Buckley, who was really putting in the effort there to keep that clean sheet going. But now the Rovers playing from behind.
Well, now they've got to go out and play. And I was saying, you know, the first goal in this game is going to be so important. You know, now the Rovers, they've got to go. They've got to play some expansive football. They've got to play attacking football to get back in this game. But you know what? You're most vulnerable when you've just scored. So this is a great time now for the Rovers to really put a little bit of pressure on the Blue Devils.
And just like that, they're already in pressing enemy territory. Ball comes out in front, knocked up for Bernstengel, and that will be another corner kick for the Simcoe County Rovers.
Yeah, they've got to capitalise on these moments, you know. Get yourself back in the game. Can we get an early goal back? It's going to be interesting to see what the Rovers can do from this.
As the wind's changed directions, and ball comes out, the play away, and they score! Oh my goodness! What a goal from Jared Phillips!
And it's exactly what I was saying. You are the most vulnerable just after you score, and you can see it's creeped in to the Blue Devils. As you can see, it's a great ball and it's dangerous. The ball comes in, a bounce, and a little nod there.
And let's talk about this.
Just a little flick.
What a great deflection there for Jared Phillips. And how about that, the first goal in Simcoe County Rovers history. It's all yours, Jared Phillips.
There we go. For a defender as well, who would have thought it? But you know what? Great character, great spirit shown by the Rovers to get themselves back into this. And now we have got a game on our hands, you know. Both teams pulling the punches.
As Bernstengel, 2 goals, nothing in the first 45. And here in the first 2 minutes of the second half, 2 goals. Really, really quickly. And looking possibly, but like you said, the team is most vulnerable after they've scored. So now the Blue Devils looking to retort.
Yeah, both teams have come out the traps here straight away. They've both started with a very high intensity and high energy, trying to win the ball back as quick as they can. So it's going to be fascinating to see if they're able to continue this for the full 45 minutes here. But what a start!
Oh, exactly.
Hey, a couple of minutes in, and we've had 2 goals, 2 fantastic goals.
And now you're right back where we started. The game is tied, and the intensity is going to get even higher. As the Rovers looking to take a lead. Unfortunately, the lead for the Blue Devils lasted all of about a minute. And we're right back leveled. Just shows the sheer evenness of this team and the fact that any shot can go any way. Very, very excellent play.
And that's it, you get yourself into dangerous positions, you know, you get set pieces. Anything can happen, you know, and we've seen this here, you know, 2 fantastic goals, 2 different goals, you know, one from set piece and then one from a great little bit of creativity by the Blue Devils, and then a great finish as well. But it's going to be interesting to see how this second half unfolds.
As the Blue Devils now, I would argue now they're playing a little bit of chase. At first they were the predators, and now they have started to become a little bit more timid in these in this moment, as a lot of confidence was given to the Rovers from that first goal.
Well, the Rovers are pushing really high up now, as you can see. They're up above the halfway line, really boxing in the Blue Devils, but they've also got to be careful about being caught on the counter.
And just like that, a really good clearance by the Simcoe County defense. As Trey Crosby dumps that one in, and that unfortunately goes out of bounds. But a free throw in for Luka Frankovic. Frankovic will look to possibly find David Villastucci. Whistle goes. The ref saw something he did not like.
I think he's going to have another busy half. I think it's going to be, he's going to have to be on his toes.
Definitely no nonsense officiating today. The referees have been on top of the game so far. And a run, here comes Duarte. A dangerous play, the goalie comes out. And Buckley.
He's off.
And that is a yellow card for David Buckley. Duarte was absolutely demolished by Buckley.
You've got to make your decision making's got to be spot on. He's very lucky that he's got the defender covering him here, and he's not the last man, so that's why he's not been sent off. But I tell you what, you could see when that ball came over the top, he stuttered a little bit and he didn't commit with the decision that he made. Once you've made that commitment, you have got to go. And if you say, I'm going to go and win that ball, I've got to go and win that ball. But you could see he stuttered, and then he went. He was way too late, and now he's put his team under pressure here now, because we know that the Devils are very good from set pieces. They've got a good delivery, so he's got to be switched on here. And
Brendan Duarte not going to take that one sitting down. One of the main pressers of this offense here. And I saw Duarte get back up, and he's still limping a little bit, so he's going to have to kind of maybe try running that one off. He won't. He's going to stay in the game. A real trooper, as Buckley, very lucky, as you mentioned, not to be straight red carded out of this game.
He's lucky that the covering defender was there to get behind on the line, and that's what's kept him in the game. But you know what? You've got to be spot on with these decision makings when you're coming out with that ball over the top. He's a lucky boy.
As here he comes, the pressure coming in now, the long ball just at the edge of the 18-yard box. It'll be a bit of an awkward angle, but we've seen crazier things happen.
Well, he wants to try and get the whip on this ball here now. Play it across the keeper, any little nick on it, but it's good defending.
And that one dies in traffic and cleared back out to Bernstengel. Bernstengel takes a bit of a drive himself, trying to find Kyle Porter. And falling down was Taha Elias. He's got the goal for the Oakville Blue Devils. Phillips intercepted by Rahman. Porter looking around, knocked off the ball, but he gets picked up by his teammate. Ball comes in, no good.
Yeah, the person at the back there, we kind of needed to gamble the full back, but he was a little bit ball watching and just kind of watched, and then when that ball is a little bit too late. But he's got to try and curve his run inside the back, attack that back post, because you never know that ball coming across the back there. Take the gamble. You know, you take that gamble, you know what, you've got to tap in.
And the free throw in, good in front. Bit of a long ball, but a cross comes in, and an excellent save by Daniel Buckley. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, it's a great reflex save there, you know, it's come in. Great strike, and he's done well. You know, he's redeemed himself there, you know, after the little bit of a mad moment, we want to call it. He's made a great save there to keep his team in it.
But unfortunately, the caveat to that is now they have a free corner kick, and taking it now will not be the usual kicker, Belastucci. So it looks like on the off foot here on the far side. As they wait, here comes the cross, a beautiful cross in front, and Buckley scrambles to knock that one away. Cleared out by the Rovers, and here comes Trey Crosby. A great challenge there, picked off by the Blue Devils. The Blue Devils have an opportunity to make something happen, but the Rovers are there. Still some great back and forth play. Moving up is Santos. He finds Elias on the wing, and a great diving tackle there to knock that one out. Lucky that was not a handball, but there will be a corner.
Do you know what, as we can see here, he's got to the byline, but he's took that extra touch there. Once you've got to that byline, head up, can you look who's in there? But he's took that extra touch and allowed the defender to get back in and make that challenge.
Absolutely. Kyle Porter going for the ball, the oldest member of this team, a 1990 born player. So Kyle Porter, one of the other veterans on this Blue Devils roster. A great chance comes in and headed away by the defense. Buckley comes out to grab that one. A desperate tackle there, a desperate move, but an absolutely fabulous one by the Simcoe County defense.
And the keeper's come out again, and he's made this decision, and he's lucky that his defenders come there because he was nowhere near the ball. I think he just needs to take a few minutes and get his head back in the game here, because he started to make a few rash errors, but it was fantastic defending there by the Rovers overall.
As the long ball played, trying to see if he can find Allen. Leaford Allen plays it back, running for it. Off the head of Santos. A 2-on-1 comes out, a quick ball taken. Here comes Porter. Border with a head of steam, leaves it for his partner there, Luka Frankovic, the defenseman, but he plays it out.
Oh, and he's taken a little injury here. It looks like his Achilles maybe, or his ankle.
Possibly a hamstring. But you could see as soon as he got out of that ball, he just knew when, and there comes the sub.
Yeah, he's pulled up straight away.
So Frankovic could possibly be out of this one as Dre Neptune looks to come in. But they're going to try to play a man down and see what happens. Hopefully he is okay, but a devastating loss if Luka Frankovic cannot come back.
Yeah, he's come out the second half, and he's had a great second half so far. He's had a good game, you know. So it's going to be a huge loss for them if he is, and he is. He's going to come off injured here. It's never nice to see.
And Luka Frankovic is out, and Dre Neptune will check in as the substitute. As the third referee whistle blows, the sub comes on. As Frankovic, that injury will prove to be too old for him there. As unfortunately, I hope it's not a hamstring or an Achilles, because that would absolutely be devastating. So we hope he's all right for the next game.
Yeah, he pulled up straight away. It was soon as he came out of bounds a little bit, he pulled up, and it looked kind of something like his ankle or his Achilles, which isn't good.
Sometimes you hope it's just maybe some tightness in the muscles there. Best case scenario, so they can rest a bit and come back stronger for the next game. Excellent ball delivered in by Bernd Stingel. Shot comes in, and Buckley, excellent save, getting his reps in. Daniel Buckley gave up that early one here in the second half, but now he has come to life.
Yeah, another good save by him. He had his positioning well there, good angles, and he's done well. And he has spilt the ball, but he's pounced on it straight away, so he's done well. It's a good save, and it seems like he started to get back into the game after the little mistake at the beginning of the game.
Ball played out by Montero. And here come the Rovers. Crosby tried to get around, but here comes a huge tackle in by number 5. And that will be a yellow card for Jaden Vilfert.
And like we've said before, it's a professional foul. It's one of them. He knows that he's got to make this. He's got to make this foul here because they were there on the counter attacking, and he had to make that professional foul. But this game has had a lot of that. It's had a lot of professional fouls, breaking up the play, stopping the other team from attacking. And it's these challenges that you do have to make. But now, another player who's on a tightrope.
Exactly, and a crushing loss as Taha Elias, he's on the turf there. Nursing the injury. It was a heavy challenge, so hopefully Elias, who did get the goal for the Blue Devils, is able to continue on, as that one may have knocked the wind out of him when he hit the turf there. They are preparing a substitute just in case, but luckily he is up on his feet and he will get some further medical attention from the team's trainer. He's coming off favoring his right shoulder.
Yeah, it must have been when he landed. Like you said, it was a heavy challenge, and you know, taking one of them, landing on your shoulder, it's nasty. It's definitely going to also knock the wind out of you, but yeah, it's very awkward when landing on there. So hopefully he's okay to carry on.
Yeah, there's a little bit of some freezing agent there applied by the trainer to the right arm there, and a good play ball, and knocks that one away off the header. And here comes Crosby. Crosby has the ball in the quick transition. He's taken down from behind. And that will be a foul on the Blue Devils. And good news, Elias is on the sidelines. He's looking to come back into this game. So great news for the Blue Devils.
The magic spray's done its work.
There's a few anxious clearances there. Down the wing comes Duarte. Duarte still has the ball. He's running out of real estate. He tries to center it in front, but that was knocked away by Yoden.
Yeah, he did extremely well there. You know, one-on-one situation with the fullback, and he's used his speed there to get to the byline. It was just the delivery was just not what he needed, but it was well defended by the Rovers.
And the ball is picked up now, played by Bernstingle. He picks up that ball. As Bernstingle holds it, keeps it to himself, just slows that ball down and gives it a nice wallop. And onto the header there of Gabriel Joden. And another anxious challenge there, but this time gets back up on the feet. Good contact with the ball first.
Yeah, it's been a physical game. I think both sets of players are going to come off here needing the ice bath. You know, it's been a very, very physical game, but it's been great to watch.
As Porter taken down inside the box, an excellent challenge there. All ball from the Rovers as a sub is waiting to go on for the Blue Devils. Number 8, Mohamed Shamki. He is looking to head on. We'll see which player he replaces momentarily here. But the 2000-born midfielder, first time we'll see him this afternoon. Has some excellent movement and a quick break, quick transition. Duarte. They're low numbers in the back, dishing it off to the side of Matt Santos. And DeFeo is there.
Yeah, it's good recovery defending there. Well done. I mean, he's tried to dribble the ball back out from the fence there, and he's relied on his partner to come across and recover with a nice recovery run and defend well.
Still waiting for the substitute to come on, but there's a corner kick taken by Kyle Porter, the midfielder. Buckley directing traffic in front of the net and cleared away by Joden, but not quite yet. And a foul given to the Blue Devils inside the 18-yard box as substitution will be made.
I gotta say, that was a great ball in, great technique, and the Blue Devils are extremely dangerous, I think, when it comes to set pieces.
On comes Shamki, and he will replace. Well, we will get an official word there. He will replace number 11, Naveed Rahman. He comes off, and Shamki comes in. And with the majority of players almost seeming like they have a yellow card, at what point as a coach do you make the decision to sub some of those guys out to save them?
Well, I think the trust has got to come across to your players as well to be disciplined in a game like this. You know, you don't want to take out some of your key players, you know, who can make a difference on the game. You know, so it's an element of trust from the coach that these players are going to be disciplined.
And a near shot in front, taken down in the box. Rayhan Phillip nearly gave the Rovers the lead, and he is down. What an excellent cross. We'll take the replay here. An excellent through ball. Manages to get around, and the cross comes in, but the defender was there to meet him.
Yeah, it's a great ball in, and, you know, great last-ditch defending there from the Blue Devils to keep this tied right now.
And a substitution will come for the Rovers. But until that happens, one player favoring his leg, that appears to be Rashawn Phillip. Gets the ball played to him. Phillip, yeah, he's screams in pain there, and he's going to have to get a substitute in there. As the minute he hit that ball, you could hear the scream of agony there, and off the bar and onto the top of the net. As a dangerous challenge, a substitution needs to be made. As the injured player, Rashawn Phillip.
Yeah, that was an audacious effort, but that was not far off at all. It got Buckley scrambling, and it was only a few inches over the top of the bar.
But Rashawn Phillip, a devastating loss. as the Blue Devils continue to press the Simcoe County Rovers. Ball is played in as the substitution is called off temporarily. They're trying to get that substitution done. But Rashawn Phillip not happy. I don't blame him. He's played his heart out today. Almost had the go-ahead goal, but unfortunately, that will be all we see of him tonight, as it looks like the substitution, number 17, that is Khalil John, he will come in to replace.
Yeah, and before the challenge, what's made him have to come off the pitch, he was already limping a little bit. He's received the ball, and then it's a 50-50 challenge, and it's just a little bit too much for him. So he's going to have to come off, but it's a big loss for the Rovers, but an opportunity for someone to come on and make a name for themselves.
And another player coming on, that's Trevine Esprit. He will come off to replace, it looks to appear to be number 12. That is number 12, Riley Wishart. He is done for the afternoon, and 2 fresh legs.
Oh yeah, coming in, 20 odd minutes to go now. You need these fresh legs to come in. You know, both teams have worked very hard, and you know, you're going to start to see some tired legs in here now, so it's important to get some fresh legs on.
And a good opportunity for the Rovers. And the shot dies, another shot comes in, handled by Bern Stingle. Nearly had his second of the night. Jared Phillips.
Yeah, it's a good save by the goalkeeper. He's not let anything come out, he's not let anything spill, you know, just in case if something he did spill there, the attacker's coming in, but he's done well, he's held on, and he's made a good save.
Some now pressure coming in from the Simcoe County Rovers. Still 1-1, 68 minutes gone in this contest, so still 22 minutes remain. As off the quick transition, here come the Rovers, centered up in front, but just out of reach of Beckford. And Bern Stingle is there to gobble that ball up. Gives a quick toss up the wing there. That's picked up now by number 7, Matt Santos. Or excuse me, number 17, Brandon Duarte. Long ball up for Elias. Leaves it back, and Phillips steals that one away, and he comes back the other way. Phillips has a head of steam, and he's taken down. And that ball will go in favor of the Blue Devils. Oakville manning the pressure. What a debut match for the Rovers. First goal in club history scored tonight. And Phillips now has the ball back. So Phillips gets that ball, but it's intercepted by Velastugi. Some battles midfield, chopping away at the ball. Picked up back by the defense. That's Shaq Lowe up on the wing. Neptune. First time we've seen him touch the ball so far this afternoon. Dre Neptune. Good throw in, played for Schomke. Schomke in almost by himself. And Schomke.
And it's come off the defender, I think. Great defender if he has, because he was in. Let's just have a look at the replay. And he's managed any touch there, he goes down, it's a penalty. But I think he's come across, and it come off Butley last.
Absolutely crushing from Mohamed Schomke. A chance to play the hero. And unfortunately, he'll have to wait for another opportunity.
But like I said, we know the Blue Devils, they've got a great delivery from set pieces. So the Rovers need to be switched on here.
Ball comes in, waiting for it, taken out. Looking for a handball. Shot comes in, played by Buckley. Again, Porter can't get there. And that will be a corner, but they were calling for a handball, maybe a foul. Bodies flying everywhere. We'll take a look at the replay here.
Yeah, there was talk about a penalty in there. I don't know if I see it, but when it comes out, the save here, The keeper, you know, he's let it spill in a dangerous area, you know. In them ones, you've got to gather it up. But to get up, the reaction time to make that save after, fair play to the goalkeeper.
And they'll try it again. Buckley makes the save. Buckley gobbles that one down, no problem.
He's made some key saves today.
Daniel Buckley has played insanely well today. But so has Lucas Bernstingle. Lucas Bernstingle, one of the older statesmen of this league. Both netminders have played phenomenal matches today. And really, if it does end in a tie, I think both goalies can look back on a very, very successful night.
Yeah, both keepers have done very well today. I think Buckley's had to make more saves. But the Devils goalkeeper, his positioning, his commanding, you know, his communication, I think he's excelled with that. His decision making has been fantastic. Any ball coming in, he's been very confident in his ability to come and claim it. So, like I said, I think both keepers have done extremely well today and come off with their head held high.
And here they come, Duarte. Ball's picked off, left back for the defense. Regrouping now is Vilfort. Dishes up to Phillips. A through ball, can't find Allen. That ball goes out for a goal kick. Another sub coming on. This time for the Simcoe County Rovers. Onto the pitch comes number 11. That will be Sean-Claude Lawson. And Sean-Claude Lawson will replace a player who has really earned his keep today, and that's Ethan Beckford.
Yeah, Beckford's put a little bit of a shift in there today. He's run his socks into the ground. He's done well.
Coach Beckford having a chat with Ethan. As here they go, the ball comes in. Played now by the Blue Devils. Dumping that ball in, going after it, number 2, Tristan Gale. Haven't heard much of him today. He's been quietly good, manning that back, those back four. Porter, played in. Neptune chips it up, but that's cleared away up to the feet of the waiting Lawson. And Lawson continues to fight hard, but the ball is beautifully stripped away by Santos. Ball is played up, no offside is called. Mohamed Shamki was just caught a little bit overzealous there.
The work from Santos there was incredible. You know, he never gave up, and then the challenge to win the ball back, and then the ball was fantastic. It was just a shame, but the striker made that movement just a little bit too quick. A little bit too early.
Still continuing to try to find something, trying to find the go-ahead goal. 75 minutes will be done in this game as another substitute will come on. This time it will be number 15, Antonio Sereno. He will be subbing on for the Blue Devils. And coming out will be number 10. So that is all she wrote for David Valastucci. Played a phenomenal match, and he can definitely hold his head high, because he was definitely a very hard worker for this team.
Yeah, a lot of their moves came through him. You know, they looked to get him on the ball as much as they could, and he's got a wonderful left foot. He always caused problems from any set pieces when he was taking it.
As a chance in front of the net, possibly for the Rovers, goes to the wayside, and that ball is cleared anxiously back to the defense. In around, back D-man to D-man. Ball's cleared up, trying to send for the run. That's number 20, Adrian O'Hara, who checked in. Adrian O'Hara enters this match as O'Hara. Ball comes played in. Rovers have a man on the far wing. O'Hara, one of the local players here, hailing from the Barrie area. Soon to be a fan favorite with the local players, local fans. Keeping some...
One of their own.
One of their own. Doesn't matter where the team is. If you get someone from the town the team is in, they're definitely going to be fan favorites. As the Blue Devils are making one more push. The ball comes in for Duarte. Duarte crosses that ball in. An excellent shot in front, but Buckley is there to make the save. Just a bit too much traffic in front of the net. I don't think Elias could really get a foot on that ball.
Yeah, it was a very acute angle to really get anything in trouble the keeper from there. But Buckley's got his angles covered there, made the save look simple.
The ball gets played up. Knocked away by Shamki. And here come the Blue Devils. Duarte has a head of steam. Gets around a few defenders. He got in the wing. Santos! That's deflected by the wall. Played back now to number 18, Neptune. But 17 has on the wall. He's challenged quite hard. He's fallen down. Hopefully he will be okay. But that's another big challenge on Duarte. Duarte's been kind of bullied around so far in this game.
Yeah, looking at the replay, it really looked like he was looking for that foul. You know, he's made that little give and go, and then he's made that little run in behind. It looked like he was trying to play for the foul, in my opinion.
And unfortunately, did not seem to get it. But it looks like someone will come out, check on him, make sure he's okay. He's back on his feet. And with 77 minutes gone, he'll head off for a nice little glass of water. And Buckley gets a huge boot. But that's easily knocked away right back to the Rovers defense. And playing the ball now is Shamki, and he's taken down. So Shamki gives his team an excellent play right in front of the net. Almost these are the plays that defenders salivate about, or for strikers. They know they want it.
Yeah, it's like I said, it's with the set pieces, it's a dangerous area here now. It's 25 yards out roughly. And he's got the distance here to get it up and over. You know, if he's just outside the 18-yard box, it is quite difficult to get that up and over and get it on target. But here, the distance he's got, he'll be wanting to put this right on.
As Porter looks to make something happen.
I was surprised he didn't go for a strike there, for a shot. You know, he decided to play diagonal and look for the ball to be played back across, but in the end, wrong decision. It was offside.
Well, unfortunately, no dice on that one. So here come the Rovers. They're going to try something of their own. Played back to the defense. 10 more minutes here of regulation time. Looking in the middle. Trying to find a through ball. Can't seem to get it to go. But O'Hara, they're slowing it down. Has still a great opportunity for a possible win. A goal is needed.
Yeah, just keeping possession of the ball now, knock it around, try to move the Blue Devils, who are well organised in their shape here.
Looking to play it. The Rovers trying to figure something out. Played back to the defense. Moving through the middle. Trevine Esprit looking to send a through ball through, but easily handled by the defense. On the ball right away. An opportunity to make something happen. O'Hara sends a pass up for Phillips, but he couldn't get the job done.
Yeah, a very patient build-up play there by the Rovers, just keeping the ball, moving it around, trying to to move the back line, as you can see, and then it just wasn't to come off.
Unfortunately, no. The dying seconds of this second half. $10 minutes officially now, and a substitute looks to come on for the for the Simcoe County Rovers. That will be Jamoises Corona, number 15. Played in, looking to a through ball up on the foot of number 11, but unfortunately it was just picked off before it got there by Shaq Lowe. Holding it, the Blue Devils mounting a charge. As the Blue Devils, a good challenge there, sends O'Hara. O'Hara moves the ball up. They have an excellent opportunity, holds back, waits. The shot comes in and is just tipped wide by the defenseman. The Blue Devils anxiously willing to clear that ball out, but nearly the go-ahead goal for the Rovers. Santos dipsies his way around, might run into real estate, but crosses it in. Buckley's there to make the save.
Yeah, you can see both of these teams, they don't want to settle for a draw here. They want to come away with a 4 points, and both really now going to start pushing forward, getting the bodies forward. Can they get that opening goal, or that winning goal, sorry? It's going to be an interesting final few minutes.
82 minutes gone from this one. The final minutes always seem to tick away the slowest, especially in a game like this one with no team has the clear advantage. Both teams have had equal opportunities. Foul given on the Rovers. That goes against looks like number 15. Oh, we'll take a look at that. Number 17, Khalil John. And coming off, in comes Jamoises Corona. And off the pitch goes number 18. That is Gregory Malopoulos. His afternoon is done. What a nice game from Malopoulos. Didn't have really much of a chance to get his long shots going, but an excellent move is in front of the net. Buckley makes the save and sprawls out to get that one.
Yeah, you can see that a number of times the Devils have put this on top of the keeper to see how his handling ability is. A couple of times he has dropped the ball and he's had to come and gather it a second time. But is this part of the tactics now from the Blue Devils? Do they know, or do they think that what they can do is now maybe put a ball on top of the keeper coming into the final few, put him under pressure, and see if he's got a mistake in him?
A goal is needed, and a goal is needed quickly, as the Blue Devils have a bad turnover, but he stepped on the ball and nearly gave the ball up himself. That was Mohamed Shamki. And coming now is Neptune. Neptune has some space. Tried to center in front, but that goes off a Rovers defender and out of play. Jaden Vilfort was the one who knocked that ball out. As Kyle Porter now with a chance to possibly send the Oakville Blue Devils home happy. But Buckley looking to continue his just rampant success in the net so far. As Porter.
Are we going to see this delivery put on right on top of the keeper?
And here they go. Porter going to try something. Porter delivers that ball in. The header almost knocked away by Buckley. Another shot comes in off the shoulder of Shumke. They fight and dig for it in the net, and it's knocked out in front of the goal.
Yeah, that's great goalkeeping there by Buckley. He's made that decision, that early decision, that he's going to come and claim, and he's managed to get a good fist in it, try to clear the danger, and he did well there. That was a good decision making by the goalkeeper.
And right back where we started, Kyle Porter going to take that corner kick. Ball comes in, and Buckley punches that one away. Played back off the head of Neptune, but played right to a Rovers player, number 8. That was Trevine Esprit. Substitution, number 21. That will be Antonio Di Giovanni. He comes onto the field, and he will replace... Yep, it'll be the goal scorer, Jared Phillips. His night is done, and I would say he had a very, number 9, he will replace Leiford Allen. And a heavy challenge. So Leiford Allen heads off. Di Giovanni comes in for the sub. So we'll see. We saw a sub score in the women's game, a super sub. So Di Giovanni will look to hopefully try to replicate that. A great strike by Porter. Moving in, Buckley over the wall to punch that to safety. Two players collide. They're going to have to be quick about it. It's still only about 2 minutes remain, and we will have a little bit of stoppage time, most likely.
Yeah, time's ticking, time's running out here now. It's going to be a hectic last couple of minutes. You can see that the Devils are really pushing. They really want to come away with these 4 points here. But with them pushing, are the Rovers able to come on the counter? Can they capitalise when they get the ball?
And the Devils got picked off. That was back the other way. That was picked off by Di Giovanni.
Yeah, they're struggling to get out right now, the Rovers. The Devils are really playing with high intensity, really pushing high lines and boxing them in. They can't get out.
Less than 2 minutes here in the 89th minute of this contest. 3 minutes of added time signaled by the third referee. Headed away to safety. And here come the Blue Devils, the Rovers. He's got steam. Trying to make something happen. Lawson. And that's knocked out for a goal kick.
Yeah, got in the 1v1 situation there, and then he just ran out of speed, played it off to the off a defender, and it's ricocheted off him. Needed a little bit more support there.
As Bernstengel will look to clear that ball out, taking his time. 3 added minutes signaled by the third referee. That ball goes well out of play into the grandstands as the Blue Devils now on the back foot as Phillips plays it in back to the defense. Corona got some room to run with it and taken away by the Blue Devils, but taken immediately right back and kicked out of play, and that ball nearly ended up in the backyards of one of the houses across the street. So the Blue Devils taken down, continue playing. Taha Ilias knocked out. That'll be a goal kick. This is it. The final few minutes click away, 3 extra minutes.
Yeah, it's really looking like the Blue Devils don't want to leave here without the 3 points. They want the win here. And the Rovers content with taking a point on opening day.
I can imagine they want the dub. They want the win. But they'll have about 2 minutes left. As the ball's played in a few headers, O'Hara looked for it, and Phillips plays it up. The Rovers with a chance to score, sending Phillips. Phillips in, he's tackled hard. And that ball will actually go in favor of the Blue Devils.
It's great defending, unbelievable defending there, and he got his timing absolutely spot on there. And then coming away with the throw in as well. The Blue Devils really pushing now.
Minute and a half remain in this game. Anyone can score. Here they go. A long ball knocked out. Played up now. Looking to slow it down, but I don't know if they can slow it down too much. 1 minute remains. You're in the 92nd minute. Back the other way. He's taken down, and that ball will go in favor of the Blue Devils. Could be one last opportunity. Duarte. That ball. And that is all she wrote. Devastation, you could say, for the Blue Devils. They played their hearts, and unfortunately, they couldn't get anything but just a point. So, you know, a fantastic game. The first goal in team history scored this evening, and arguably a very even back and forth contest.
Yeah, it was an excellent game. I actually thought the referee blew his whistle a little bit too early there. But you know, well, it was what a great occasion, you know, for both teams. You know, coming here, opening game of the season. They've both put on a show. Very, very good game. Competitive football. Challenges going in. 50-50s. Some great goals as well. You know what a great day. And it's great for the community. Look at the people here. They've had a great day out, you know, and then it's both teams here walking away with a point each.
And arguably, I think